Hello, Yugi Tubers. This is Blazing Inferno 115 in full effect as always. This is my YCS Gradekeeper build. I fell a little short on day one. I was placed 150 out of everybody because of bad misplay read on my part. It was very bad. But as far as anything else, I took out my first round. I played the sectors. I beat them. Second round I played the sectors again. I lost to them because I ended up getting too old and he mind crushed me at the last minute. I mean, mind controlled me at the last part. Second round it was hero. I mean, third round it was heroes. Let me get my list. Third round I believe was heroes. Um, Hold on. I got it wrote down here. First round sectors won. Second round sectors lost. Third round heroes I won. Fourth round heroes I won. My fifth round was on some BS. Me and him had to go to sudden death. In the fifth round, me and him came in with a game loss. So, this is the point when I found out that Dino Rabbit had made Macros Cosmos, and I eventually ended up losing because of that. Then I came back. I played Heroes again. I my 2-0 Heroes. Sixth round. Seventh round I played Heroes. I 2-0 Heroes again. My eighth round I 2-0 Heroes again. I went 3 straight after the fact, and then my ninth round was I played Dino Rabbit again, and he made Macros Cosmos too. So they ended up he made Macros Cosmos, and he came in with a game 1 loss. But at the same time, the second game he beat me basically, and then game 3 I ended up losing because of technicality that I didn't never. It was a misread. I should have Chimera Tech Fortress him. I should have contact, but it was real bad on my part. But at the end of the day, I still came out 6-3. And for my first YCS, is not bad. And I see that somebody else had top of grade keepers also, and his build is nowhere near my build at all. Mine's more like anti-meta base, and it's basically I can be able to take out heroes if I want to. I can basically take out any deck that I want to. Period. It's just I have to play more conservative if it has to evolve around Dino Rabbit or just basically Dino Rabbit, because any other deck I'm not really afraid of too many decks out there. Dino Rabbit is just one that if you main Macros Cosmos, I have to really try to outplay my opponent as best as I can. So let me start off with the monsters right now. I main 2 effect veilers, which they come in handy, but I kept siding them out against heroes. I side these out. I put in 2 smashing grounds, and then I put in another card for the other 2 cards. I run 3 Gradekeeper spies. I run 3 recruiters. I run 1 assailant. I run 3 descendants. I run 2 commandants. I only run 2 because I had to weave out some space for some stuff, so I end up having to sacrifice 1 of them. And I run a big booty bitch, which is like he won me a lot of games every single time. 4,000, and people are very scared of this card once it hits to the field. If you don't have an MSC to get rid of the field card, then you're pretty much screwed. You'll be looking at this. You got to try to figure out a way to get this out. Or sometimes I just bait out somebody else. Summon this. Oh man, this guy wants 1 card. Swing. If I run some miracle or something like that, I'm gonna go to my other combos after that. Hopefully. Okay. I also run 3 Necro Valley. This is the spells now. I run 3 Necro Valley. I main 1 Prohibition. Because if I have full control of the game, or if I read information, if I have this in my hand first turn, now if let's say if they go ahead and pot and I figure out what your deck is, I'm going to try to stop you. Like if you run a Dark World, I'm gonna call Graph as soon as possible. If I'm running, if you're running heroes, I'm gonna call alias as soon as possible. So therefore, this gave me an advantage one turn. I mean, game one, so you can do little combos out as quickly as you like. You think you that you think you can. I'd run do two steals. I run two royal tributes. I was behind the dark hole. I run one dark hole. The standards, three pots, and two MSTs, which for some odd reason I didn't draw that much this whole entire weekend. Now I'm finna go into my traps. The Solemn Brigade. A huge revolution is over. I chose to run one of these and one Starlight Road because Starlight Road can be activated with chained to with Solemn Warning. So with that being said, I chose to choose one of these. So because it's a counter trap card and it can't be chained to. So if I need to really go off like I want to, I could just go ahead and they go out there and torrent you. We have two monsters on the field, go Mirror Force or something like that. Then I can just play this. It can't be changed to by Solemn Warning. So therefore, I can just go ahead and just push for game. One Dark Drive. I'll put one Dark Drive in because just in case I run into that one burn deck, then I just saved it. I could serve this and just put this in and be like, when they activate that one card that's gonna hit me for game, I can activate this and they can't do nothing about it. One Starlight Road, two D presents. I figured out that a lot of times I had to take these out because people, especially against the sectors is another target for them to blow up. So I took them out as quickly as possible. Heroes, if you're going to hit me with an alias, I know majority of the time you're going to chain a Gemini Spark or something like that. But a lot of people with heroes, majority of the people I was playing heroes with, they was playing the Bowman OTK, and which I hate. I don't hate that version because it make you do bad plays in the deck. You go out there, you think your opponent has that, you setting on back row. A majority of your back row is basically bluffs. So I'm just gonna read it and I'm just gonna push for game as much as possible. I see that people was doing a lot of misplaying with the Bowman LTK, but whatever. I still keep one of these in Mirror Force Standard. I only run one of these. I want another one. But I just haven't figured out a way or made the room to put another one in the deck. And I still run the two bottomless too. What really helped me this weekend? It was my regular deck. At the same time, what really helped me this weekend was my side deck. My side deck was pretty good in standard, but I'm kind of mad at myself because my side deck, I was really preparing myself for Dark World, and I didn't run up. I ain't run up against not one Dark World deck this whole entire weekend, but it is what it is. These was like MVP this weekend. These put in so much work for me this weekend. Two Smashing Grounds. Prohibition was putting in a lot of work for me this weekend too. So I side one and I side two and I main one just in case. So in the case if it was the heroes, I was taking out the two effect valors, which is replacing it with these two, with the two prohibitions, and I was siding out maybe assailant and something else. So therefore, I took out the four cards that's basically dead against heroes and replaced it with stuff that I can stop heroes with. I put in this just in case if I ran into a random kind of Corey deck or anything else. You have to side deck Cyber Dragons. I put in Lighted Prisoner Mirror just in case I went up against the Light Impulse Dragon or anything like Light Swarms, anything like that. I'll put in Gemini Elves, Dark World. pretty much comes in handy. Triple Shadow of Prisoner Mirror, which in my, I put, yes, I do run it. Some people say it might be bad against your own deck, but my whole deck is if I have Necro Valley on the field, all my monsters get 200 boosts. And I can stop everything you do. You can't stop nothing. You can stop. I'm stopping myself from doing stuff, and I'm stopping you from doing anything inside the sectors. So with that being said, I'm going out there. I can still run over every one of your monsters with a 2,000 or 2,000 monster or 17 to 2,000 monster, and I'll push it for game every single time. Trap holes is very good against Dark World because you have to summon the monster in order to get graph off. Majority you have to normal summon the monster in order to get to try to do the effect of Insector off. It was bad. I never put it again against heroes because that meant bad. All you do is just change Gemini's part. It wouldn't make no difference. Dino Rabbit, I couldn't really put. I could have put it. I did put it in against Dino Rabbit. I tried to catch a rabbit, but every single time, I never drew it against them. Only time I had drew it was majority of the times I drew it was either against the sectors or I just inside it in. But overall, it was a pretty good weekend. For my first experience, 150 was pretty good. I should have day two. But this is far. This right here is not going to stop me from. It's not going to deteriorate me from doing anything else. I'm always going to play this deck from what I'm seeing. Is nothing. It's nothing you can tell me out here that's going to say, man, you need to change your deck out here. No, there's nothing out here that's going to change my mind. Here, Grey Keepers are still good and still always will be good. From all the people that turn their back on it, it's the best. It's the best anti-meta deck to me besides Heroes. Heroes only have two options. You only have like 2-3 options sometimes. If they go off, Heroes go off, they go off as long as they have skill drain and stuff. But my deck, I can be able to play out of plays, and hopefully if I top deck into a certain card or whatever, then I should be able to recover back in my game. And this card right here puts in so much work. You can draw this last, and you can just summon this. Your opponent don't have nothing. You can just run over it. It changes the whole game and the whole mindset of your opponent out there. So it's just multiple. There's multiple options that you have in the deck that you be able to play and recover out of. I didn't have no problem. If it wasn't for that misplay, then I probably would have. Majority of the time, I probably would have day two and. Well, it's probably been a whole new story for like people in YCS. But next time YCS ever comes to Chicago, I will top my regionals. I'm finna top for I'm going to top from now on, or try to top. It's just a bubble. So it is what it is. This is Blazing Inferno signing off in full effect as always. Holla at your boy.